Hello everybody and welcome back to the WWE 2k16 Universe mode, and this is our first edition of Shimmer. That's right, we have our own women's only brand in the WWE organisation. Give women their own spotlight to show exactly what they can do. Don't want to take anything away from them, likewise I don't want to take anything away from the male competitors. So here we have it, our first match, and we start with Eva Marie. Now Eva Marie will be in singles action. She'll be going up against a newcomer, some would say, to the WWE locker room. Having said that, she's world renowned and she's even done a little bit of training for the women down in NXT. I'm sure some of you won't need any introduction to her. I mean, that's not her theme, but that's what we're going to go with. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Daffney, Sara Del Rey. Sara Del Rey, of course, was trained by Daniel Bryan, and she herself now finds herself in a trainer role. However, in Shimmer competition, she is willing to go up against all of the competitors that the WWE women have to offer. Make her case to be the women's champion, and there's a little bit of a problem with the women's title scene here in Shimmer. The Divas champion, there's an NXT women's champion, and there can be only one. There can be only one indeed. That will have to be resolved at an upcoming pay-per-view. Obviously we've got Nikki Bella holding the Divas title. We have Paige, of course, holding the NXT women's championship. As I said, there'll have to be a resolution at some point, but tonight's not going to be that night. Eva Marie has a lot here to prove against a veteran of women's wrestling in Sara Del Rey. We start with the collar and elbow type, and Sara Del Rey immediately shows her dominance, pushing Eva Marie up against the ropes. The referee has to get in and break it up, and Eva Marie slams Sara Del Rey. You don't want to piss off the veteran. That is not a wise move. And as you can see, Sara Del Rey delivers a kick. Irish whip. Misses with a big boot though. The collar and elbow type once more. Eva Marie goes behind. Del Rey breaks the grip, goes into a reverse lock with herself. Picks her up, takes her down into a side headlock. And a stiff right punch. Big boot again and a reverse kick. Eva Marie against the ropes. And she is being stomped a mud hole in. Sara Del Rey. Sara Del Rey, obviously known for her strength in competition, and she's quite happy to show it off. Flying cross body. Takes Eva Marie down. Eva Marie, spinning kick to the jaw. I knew she was able to do that. Now she's following up with stiff forearms, but Sara Del Rey blocks the last one. Irish whip into the far corner. Right. Who's Del Rey? Sorry, what was that? Del Rey with a big scoop and slam, and now she's delivering the punches straight into Eva Marie's face. Hip toss. Takes down the veteran. Eva Marie has a lot to prove here. She's certainly not the favourite. Schoolboy roll up. Will that be enough? No, Del Rey kicks out before a one. Reverses with an elbow to the head and a kick to the midsection. Sara Del Rey going for here. Pile driver. Jarring the neck of Eva Marie. That can do a lot of damage. We've seen a hell of a lot of injuries over the years here. From maneuvers such as that. Locking the full Nelson into a jawbreaker. Marie, knife edge chop. A chick kick and down goes Del Rey. A stamp to the back of the elbow. That's a good way for hyperextension there. A jawbreaker reversal by Del Rey and a flying crossbody once more. Reversal by Eva Marie. And another reversal by Sara Del Rey. Big European uppercut. Del Rey with a T-bone exploder. Into the cover. Eva Marie just able to get the shoulder off the floor before the count of 3, and Sara Del Rey cannot believe it. Irish rip, that's not a thing. Judo style takedown there on Eva Marie. Del Rey setting up for here. Butterflies the arms. Laid butterfly suplex there. Not quite how she used to hit it on the indies, but we all have to make sacrifices when coming up to the big leagues. Quite the royal butterfly that you'd expect to see, but looks powerful enough all the same. And Del Rey goes for a body slam, reversed into a German suplex by Eva Marie. Maybe she learnt that from Sara Del Rey. Into the cover. Del Rey again getting the shoulder off the floor before the referee can make a count. I think already Eva Marie's shown more than many would have expected her to. Del Rey with a famous variant. Del Rey going up top. She's quite a distance away. Is able to hit the splash though. Frog splash if you will, although there wasn't much frog about it. Big body slam. Del Rey always thinking a couple of moves ahead, and a big slap. And again. Teaching the rookie some respect. All the pressure over the ropes, that's going to do a lot of damage to your back and arms. Chalk this one down as a learning experience for Eva Marie. She's not done yet. Pins Del Rey, pulls her into the centre of the ring. Belly to back suplex. Eva Marie rolls her over. Knee into the back and pulling, straining back on the chin. Dangerous manoeuvre. Sara Del Rey, oh, is she going to tap? No. She looked like she was actually close to tapping there for a moment, but she manages to get out and gets a stiff knee into her face for her troubles. Jawbreaker reversal. Followed up by another powerful European uppercut. T-bone exploder once again. Del Rey, she's going to be setting up for a patented royal butterfly variant. Oh, is that the yes lock? She's got Eva Marie in the yes lock. Devastating manoeuvre. Has she got her hands locked? We can't quite tell from this angle. Eva Marie is able to get out. Did Sara Del Rey just see another opening? Second pole driver delivered. Eva Marie could be in trouble here. 2. But no! Somehow, some way, Eva Marie gets the shoulder off the floor. Start to see the frustration building in Sara Del Rey here. Irish whip. What's Death Ray got up her sleeve here? Big boot, that's what she's got in her mouth. Kick into Eva Marie's stomach. Irish whip against the ropes. Big boot connects at the second time of asking. Into the corner. Ray looking to elevate Eva Marie to the top turnbuckle. There's only one way to go from there. It looks to be only to back suplex, and Eva Marie is folded up like an accordion. Great cliche. The 1, the 2, no, Eva Marie again getting the shoulder off the canvas. Remarkable fighting performance. Del Rey with a clean kick to the face and a stamp. She might be losing her patience here. She should have put Eva Marie away a couple of times now. Maybe she underestimated her opponent's will to fight. Reversal DDT by Eva Marie. Now can she capitalise? Spike DDT. Dropping Sara Del Rey right on her face, and this is going to be a cover. But again, Sara Del Rey kicking out. Selling like a boss. By which I mean not selling at all. Eva Marie with a big backbreaker, and this is an unwanted interruption. We'll ignore this. This hasn't just happened. Last time we'll be seeing that, I think. Big, devastating powerbomb by Death Ray. Returning Del Rey to... Not returning Del Rey, returning Eva Marie to her feet once more. It's going to be the Royal Butterfly variant. Laid Butterfly Suplex. Driving all the air out of Eva Marie, but has it driven all the fight? It's the second one she's been hit with. Can she kick out again? No, it was too much this time, and Del Rey gets the win. Performance by both ladies here. Del Rey showing why she is the experienced veteran, but Eva Marie not making a bad showing of herself here. With this victory, of course, Del Rey will be moving one step closer to a Shimmer title match, or a women's title match, I should say. Whether that will be against the likes of Nikki Bella or Paige, or who knows. Yes lock was applied, and yet it looks like Sara Del Rey did have a fingers lock, but Marie was able to escape. Surprising performance if nothing else. You might have thought she had it with a DDT, but Sara Del Rey, of course, is selling that by kicking out before the referee reached one. That was all she wrote, the second time of asking though. Impressive performance. Del Rey is going a little bit over the top with the celebration. I think she might be taking the piss out of Eva Marie here. This isn't her style, but if that's how she wants to go out on this one, fair play. I mean, it was only Eva Marie. Settle down. Come on, woman. We'll move on now to the next match. It's going to be a triple threat. We'll start with Natty Neidhart. Also, of course, of the legendary Jim the Anvil Neidhart. She's going to have her work cut out, though, with her opponents tonight. Just hope Natty's come to fight. She'll need to. In a triple threat, there are no rules, no disqualifications in this one. It's not to say that weapons will be involved, but it probably also won't rule it out at the same token. Natty prepares for her opponent. Alexa Bliss is the second participant in this match. Some of you may be familiar with her work with the tag team Blake and Murphy. Now trying to make a name for herself in her own right in Shimmer in singles action. Well, not singles action, but in singles competition. I want to back her up on this occasion. Will that be enough for her to defeat a legend, or not a legend, but certainly an experienced female grappler like Natty Neidhart? That's not to mention the third participant in this triple threat outing. No fanfare for the third participant. Veteran of the women's wrestling scene on the independent circuit, making her way now to WWE, it's Portia Perez. Canadian Ninja, or a self-claimed Canadian Ninja. Very slight in appearance, but don't let appearances be deceiving. I mean, she can really put some work in and cause some damage to both of these, including Natty Neidhart. introducing herself and making her debut on WWE. We have Natty Neidhart, Alexa Bliss, Portia Perez. We are underway. Neidhart immediately goes to Portia Perez, maybe seeing her as the bigger threat in the match, but Alexa Bliss drives the knee repeatedly into Natty's stomach before delivering it across the chin. Perez is back up but is reversed. Natty Neidhart, beautiful drop kick to the knee. She's caught with a spinning heel kick. Perez tries to deliver the boots. Irish whip. Short arm into a... Was that a headbutt? Working over the leg. And Alexa Bliss has already got a chair. I didn't notice that until now. Delivers it into the sternum of Natty Neidhart to make that twice. DDT plants her right on it. Alexa Bliss using dirty tactics right off the bat. Throwing Portia Perez to the outside. Bliss going now. Bliss runs across the ring to deliver a double axe handle to the lower back of Natty Neidhart, and now who's getting a head slam repeatedly into the chair on the canvas. And Bliss, I think she was going to strike Natty, but she caught Portia Perez in the back of the head and now delivers further damage to her. Continuing to throw away what I thought was going to be a relatively clean contest. Natty Neidhart suplexes Alexa Bliss right back onto the chair, a bit of taste of your own medicine time, and delivers a baseball drop kick to the knee of Portia Perez. Knee right into the kidney area. Bliss is biding her time in the corner. Might not be the worst strategy though. Big body slam with a sit out. Bliss is going to the middle rope. That ascent on Natty Neidhart was wise to move out of the way. I think she thought she was the target for that. Bliss instead hitting Perez. Now Perez has got back in charge with a spine buster. Natty Neidhart cracks the steel over Perez's head, and this is getting messy. And down goes Bliss from a similar fate. Neidhart standing tall at the moment. She loves it. Neidhart body slam on the chair again. She hasn't forgotten that Bliss brought the weapon into use here. She's going to make sure that she suffers as a result. But Perez going up top, and Neidhart again smartly moves out of the way. Showing her intelligence to not get caught unnecessarily. As he breaks up the grapple there. Belly to back suplex on the chair again. Alexa Bliss is really suffering. She's maybe regretting bringing that chair into the ring. In fact, I'm almost certain she is. Perez going to body slam Natty on the chair, but reversal. Bliss with a Hurricane Runner on Perez. She's caught before she's able to do anything else. Standing suplex on Bliss by Natty Neidhart. Furious pace action. Body slam on Perez. You have to believe that either Natty... Oh, going for the spinning clothesline, but a double rotation head scissors takedown. Satellite head scissors by Alexa Bliss. Very impressive. But she's caught by the spinning clothesline. Neidhart running power slamming. Homage to her uncle, Davey Boy Smith. Alexa Bliss got in mind. Irish whip. Version of a sling blade neck breaker. Gets the two, but Natty Neidhart kicks out. Perez was there to break it up if needs be. Diamonds carry on Bliss. Drop kick and a beauty to the back of the head by Perez. Roaring forearm misses. And again, Perez is just swinging wildly at anything. Make it thrice. Drop kick just pushes Neidhart into the grasp of Alexa Bliss. Perez is swinging wildly, but it's picked up by Bliss again. Second satellite head scissors rotation. Down goes Perez, but now Bliss finds herself in the corner. What's Neidhart got in mind here? Lifts her to the top turnbuckle. Oh, stiff clothesline to the lower back, but it's reversed. It's front flip. I don't even know how to describe that, but that was impressive. A rotating pinfall combination on Perez. Neidhart is just able to break it up in time. We would have had an upset here. I think Perez or Neidhart would have been considered the favourites. Not so much Bliss. The arm drag takedown drops her on the chair. Crucifix pin. No leg was hooked. And she, what the that's not right. One breaker across the shoulder. Raw breaker. Perez catches. Only to back suplex again on the chair. I think the only way Alexa Bliss hits the floor is if there's a chair underneath her. German suplex reversed. Perez lands on her feet. Very weird decision. She goes for dirty pin. Neidhart's able to kick out though. Crafty move by another veteran. Break of the eyes. Strong right hand follow up. This with a snapmare takedown, followed by a seated drop kick. Neidhart might be out of the equation for a bit. Swinging neck breaker on Perez by Bliss, and Bliss is really showing that she's got a few moves in her repertoire which I didn't expect to see. Goes to the top turnbuckle. Neidhart going to interrupt her? No, she's going to let her do it. Sloppy moonsault, not the cleanest, but it connects. She hooks the leg of Perez and Neidhart's able to break it out. Three women have to be exhausted after the performance they put on so far. Roaring clothesline again by Neidhart, but Perez looks to pick up the scraps as she goes for the pin. Not the smartest. So Neidhart is there to break it up. Big body slam on Perez. She's looking to fire up and gets caught with a clothesline to the back of the neck. That has got to hurt. That is Whiplash City. Heard of Suplex City, that is Whiplash City. Driving the face of Neidhart into the canvas is Portia Perez. Grabbing the hair of Bliss and slamming her into the canvas. This time a chair was not underneath her. Crossface. She's got the crossface locked in, but Neidhart is able to break it up. Knife edge chop. Before she can do anything, Bliss is going for a satellite rotation head spin takedown again, this time on Neidhart. I think the other two have been hit on Portia Perez, who hits a running super kick. Is Perez going to pick up the win? No, she's not even going for the pinfall. Neidhart is able to reverse it. Stiff strike is blocked with a forearm. One-legged running drop kick by Perez. Pin, but I think Natty Neidhart's in the ropes. Slams Natty headfirst into the canvas. She's not done yet, but Neidhart blocks it and drives the knee straight into the jaw, and a baseball drop kick, causing Neidhart to not only hurt her knee but drive her face into the bottom turnbuckle on her way down. Going back to the leg as she started off this match. Alexa Bliss. Tornado DDT variant. This is going to be Bliss's moment, but no, Natty Neidhart's getting up in the background. Bliss going for a cheap pinfall here. Neidhart's going to break it up, and she does. Who knows if Perez would have been able to kick out of that. Neidhart slamming the arm down. This is a bit of a... I was about to say there's an allegiance being formed here, but Neidhart slamming the arm of Portia Perez again, but she went to knock Bliss out of the way. Now Neidhart has the chair. Hits both women. Bliss goes down. Next again. Reversal. Atomic drop. This with the reversal into a Russian leg sweep. This is anyone's match. What's Bliss going for here? Standing moonsault connects. Picture perfect. Hooks the leg. Perez is able to break it up. I think Natty Neidhart would have been able to kick out of that. Neidhart gets Perez, throws her straight into Alexa Bliss. Both women are down. Is this Neidhart's opportunity to capitalise? He has Perez by the hair. Northern Lights suplex with the bridge. This is too busy talking to someone in the crowd, but she's able to break it up just in the nick of time. For the fourth time this match, the satellite head scissors takedown is hit. Now Perez has the chair. But Alexa is able to take it off her. Before Perez is even able to get a strike, and I think that would have been the first time she uses it. Is this a code red? Code red by Alexa Bliss. Natty Neidhart saving the day for herself and for Perez in the process. Alexa Bliss slips out the back of a delayed vertical suplex. This facts a facebuster sit out by Alexa Bliss. Crucifix pin attempt here on Bliss. 2, 3. No, 2. I'm sorry, I thought that was all she wrote. Now here we have it, the sharpshooter. Looking to apply the sharpshooter on Bliss. She's got it. Will Perez be able to stop it in time? She does. Saving the match again for herself, but not only herself, Bliss as well. It's hit with a flying clothesline. That was... what is going on? Neidhart, German suplex with the bridge. That is picture perfect. A beautiful manoeuvre. That is it. A hell of a contest. Arguably the match of the series so far. Fantastic effort by all three women. There are no losers in this one. Apart from Portia Perez, who did actually lose, but that's fine. All three. Incredible performance. Knew Alexa Bliss had it. All three had moments when they could have won this match, but the opportunity arose for Natty Neidhart and she took the most of it, capitalising with a beautiful bridging or float through German suplex pinning combination. Bit of strategy here by Natty Neidhart, allowing Alexa Bliss to hit the moonsault before breaking up the pin, just allowing Portia Perez to take a painful manoeuvre, soften her up for later in the match, and that's exactly what happened. Portia Perez can be pleased with her debut match on WWE. As I said, potential match of the series so far. There's been a few good ones. Of course, Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns from episode 1. That was pretty top-notch stuff. This has got to be considered to be up there. This was the end. See, Neidhart is your winner. Now we'll be moving on to the next contest, a singles outing between another individual making their WWE debut. One of the members of Team Bad. Here she is, making her debut on WWE TV. This is Daffney. Bit of a disturbed individual, would be fair to say. Not your stereotypical diva. That's not a bad thing. Daffney's a bit twisted. She'll be using that to her advantage as she takes on Naomi here. Naomi, of course, is going to be accompanied by Tamina, as you'd expect. Daffney's going to have to go it alone. Still make this match be anyone's. The second debut here on Shimmer, we have Daffney stepping into the ring. Of course, we saw Portia Perez earlier on. Rumour has it that Daffney, in fact, has already been calling out both the Women's Champion and the the Divas Champion and the NXT Women's Champion, saying that she wants a shot at either one of them. That's the situation that needs to be settled first. Here we see Naomi. Hell of an athlete in her own right, but she'll have a lot to deal with this relative unknown to a lot of the WWE Divas in Daffney. I'm sure Naomi's done her homework. She'll be prepared. Don't see any weapons in this match. What a twisted and demented look by Daffney. Quite terrifying, really. Top wrist lock. Starting off with a wrestling exchange. Pressure on the back of the knee, putting Daffney down to the ground. At least temporarily. Daffney counters into a Fujiwara armbar lock. Not putting full pressure on that. You can see there's no hyperextension until then. Wrenching back. Kick into the midsection and a slap by Naomi, followed up by a kick, but Daffney's able to move out of the way, but not for the second and third. Knife edge chop is blocked. Back to the collar and elbow tie-up. Top wrist lock once again for Naomi. Daffney reverses it into a top wrist lock. Hammerlock here by Naomi. Pushes Daffney away. The Irish whip. Luther's press, delivering the right hands to Daffney. Strong showing so far, and a great twisting leg drop. Naomi showing Daffney that she's going to have to really up her game if she wants to compete in the Shimmer organisation, or the Shimmer Federation. Release German suplex by Daffney, and that's one way to do it. Irish whip by Naomi. Running drop kick in the corner, but Daffney blocks it and hits a drop kick of her own. Into an early cover. I don't think that will be enough, and no, it is not. Kick delivered to the spine, but Naomi blocks it, gets up. Hurricane Runner attempt is blocked into a beautiful powerbomb. Now Daffney's working over the legs of Naomi, known for her leaping ability, of course. Good strategy, sound strategy. The newcomer, who just stamps away. Hit with the jawbreaker. Body slam reversed into a neck breaker. Right hand. Irish whip sends Naomi into the corner. Running chop. Snapmare takedown followed by a seated dropkick by Daffney. I didn't even know she could move that fast. Very impressive stuff here. Drags Naomi into the centre of the ring. Goes for a cover. Naomi again. Still got too much in the tank at this early going. Oh! Dropping all of the weight across the midsection. Tamina now. Causing trouble on the outside, distracting Daffney. Daffney won't be having any of that, but Naomi pulls her back to the centre. First DDT. Followed by a drop kick to the back of the neck. Good work by Naomi. Naomi's dragging Daffney into the centre. Oh! 3 big kicks to the head. Backbreaker over the knee. Naomi's starting to really take over in this match now. Slamming of the head against the canvas repeatedly. You might not even remember who she is after this one. He delivers the knee to the midsection, throws Naomi into the centre of the ring. Leaps over the top rope and goes to the top of ropes, or the turnbuckle, whichever you want to call it, because one's wrong and one's right. Oh! Flying elbow drop. Very back and forth. competitive outing as we'd expect many of these matches to be here on Shimmer. Naomi kick to the back of the knee. Daffney hits the turnbuckle hard, face first, but reverses with a back elbow. Which whips Naomi into the corner now. Big right hand. Naomi flies away, well not flies away, walks away, but it's caught with a flying clothesline. Daffney setting up for something here. It's reversed by Naomi into a fireman's carry takeover. Daffney finds herself in the corner, but back elbow. Kick into the midsection, right into the ribs. Oh, fantastic spine buster. Daffney and Naomi would have seen the triple threat match that preceded this and want to show that they are every bit as good as those competitors, and I think they're doing that. Daffney hits the ropes, gets caught with a Hurricane Runner. Takedown. There's a chair. Naomi has a chair, and Daffney rolls out the way in time. That would have been a disqualification. A clothesline takes Naomi down. Naomi trying to get herself disqualified there. Japanese neck breaker. Stranglehold neck breaker, whichever you want to call it. 1, 2. Naomi kicks out just in time. Oh, referee, do your job. Get rid of the chair. Knee to the back of the head. The Irish whip into the corner. Running to back elbow again, and she's going for the seated drop kick one more time. Well, the head trauma for both athletes here. That's exactly what they are, athletes. Naomi, oh! Plants Daffney's face into the canvas. I don't know if she caught the edge of the chair or not. The referee hasn't disqualified her, so I'm guessing not. Kick is caught by Naomi. Dragon screw leg takedown. Daffney gets the shoulder up. Naomi looks frustrated now. Stiff right to the back and Naomi leaves the ring. What's the plan? Going for another weapon. She pulls out another chair, brings it back into the ring. She misses though. Again, that would have been a disqualification. Daffney catches. Vertical suplex. No! Naomi slips out the back. Reversed into a jawbreaker though by Daffney. Spinning fisherman's neck breaker. Fantastic move. Tamina again. Challenging Daffney, and Daffney was more than welcome for that challenge. She's calling Tamina into the ring. Tamina obviously is not going to go in there. Meanwhile, Naomi's trying to get to her feet as the ref removes the chair. First DDT by Daffney. She goes for a quick pinfall. Great combination. Will that be enough? It is enough. Naomi was unable to kick out. Again, another very strong competitive outing. Daffney picking up a win in her debut, showing a bit better fortune than Portia Perez did in the last match. Maybe she has a right to start calling shots for titles, who knows? Beautiful neck breaker. We see Daffney pulling out some moves that a lot of these divas won't have encountered. I think that's what makes a lot of the women that you'll be seeing come into Shimmer very dangerous in terms of competition. I didn't know quite what I was going to say there. We managed to fanny fart something out in the end. It was a good dragon screw by Naomi. This was the sequence that ended it. Fantastic roll up, trapping the arm and leg. I think Naomi was a bit discombobulated as to being caught in the pinfall in the first place. Your winner is Daffney. Very, very good showing. But there might be only bigger and better things to come for the newcomer here in Shimmer. Now though, it's time for the main event. It's going to be a tag team contest. Here we have the Bella twins, Nikki and Brie. As you can see, Nikki's proudly wearing the Divas Championship. Not yet decided as the legitimate title of the Shimmer company or the Shimmer brand. I have to get used to saying that. So we have Mrs. John Cena and Mrs. Daniel Bryan. One corner. They'll be taking on ferocious Paige, who's laying claim that the NXT Women's Championship should be the title that the Shimmer brand is the centerpiece for that company. So we'll all have to come to a head sooner or later, most likely at the pay-per-view. All or nothing in terms of titles. Here she comes. NXT Women's Champion Paige. Again though, Shimmer not sanctioning this as a legitimate title. The decision's very much up in the air. So there's been muted talk of a unification match, and then the winner of that will be considered to be the Shimmer brand champion. I don't think that's a bad idea myself. Overhead last from Norwich, England. Women making very good claims why their title should be considered the promotion's, the brand. Again, I need to get used to saying that, the brand's main title. Her tag team partner, someone again who's been making waves in NXT, now she's here in Shimmer. That is Asuka. Asuka's a hell of a competitor. International success, mainly in her homeland of Japan. But she's known for her stiff kicks and strikes. We're looking to offload them on the Bellas. Again, a win for either tag team would really further their cause that their title should be considered the brand's main go-to. Furthermore, winning tag team, not only the champion who's on that team, but their partner as well, would have to be considered as contenders for that title. We're underway, kicking off with the two champions. Paige delivers vicious strikes. Irish whip on Nikki Bella. Dropkick misses though. Knife edge chop. Snap suplex though by Nikki Bella, taking control of things for the twins. Will we see twin magic? Well, probably not. I mean, because they're wearing different clothes and they look quite different now these days. Running Hurricane Runner takedown. Paige, of course, being a professional since the age of about 13. On-trap body slam by Nikki Bella. Jawbreaker though. Stiff, vicious headbutt. Make it 2. Make it 3. And down goes Nikki Bella with a heap. In a heap. Ever so familiar scream now from Paige, echoing around the arena. Paige dragged back into the ring the hard way by Nikki Bella. Into the midsection. Irish whip. Nikki Bella comes back on the rebound. Caught by Paige. A snap suplex of her own. Floats over for the cover. Beautifully done. A kick out by Nikki. Bella to her feet. Short arm clothesline. Again going for trifectas here. Make it 3. Here comes Asuka. Wants to keep Nikki Bella stranded from her partner Brie on the apron. Oh, beautiful head kick. We talked about it from the get-go, and Asuka is just delivering right out of the gates. Sends Nikki into the ropes. Wild clothesline, just a glancing blow, enough to take Nikki to the floor. Slap. Next move is reversed and Nikki Bella sends Asuka all the way to the floor. Now she's going to try and tag in her partner Brie. Now Brie's the legal woman in this match. Oh, she's challenging Asuka, who needs little incentive to deliver pain, and she hits it with a running knee. Brie kicks out. Elbow strike. Point of the elbow delivered right into the forehead. Body slam to follow up. Asuka going to the top rope with ease. Is that a coup de grace? It looks like a reverse spin into the coup de grace. And the kick delivered to the face. That is absolutely barbaric. Asuka Irish whips Brie into the corner. Brie stumbles back out. Right into a standing suplex. Asuka now tags back in Paige. Paige is caught though by Brie. To a slow body slam. Brie drags Paige away from the ropes. What's she got in mind? Running drop kick to the back of the neck. Brie pulling Paige towards her corner. Running bulldog. Brie jars the neck there. One against the ropes and goes for the elbow, but Paige rolls out the way. Now it's Paige's turn with a body slam. A drop kick to the back of the neck. Anything you can do. Paige is claiming to be able to do it better. Diamonds carry takedown. Northern Light suplex, trapping the wrist, but there's no pin attempt. Brie makes her way back to her sister, and Nikki's back in the ring as the legal competitor. Paige goes up top. Well, mid-rope Hurricane Runner, very nice as she lured Nikki Bella into her part of town, and oh, what? You woman in the match, we'll go with that. Asuka Irish whips Nikki into the corner. Running knee strike. That could cause legitimate plastic surgery requirements. Double stomp to the midsection. Very entertaining bout, and the strikes now from Asuka. These blows are deadly. Internal bleeding. Serious problems with the liver, especially with that reverse kick at the end. Asuka gets the ankle lock applied. Is Nikki Bella going to be able to get to the ropes? Is Brie's not coming into the ring to make the save, so Nikki's going to have to do this by herself. She is just able to escape. Or was it the case of Asuka releasing the hold? Asuka gets taken down. Nikki, roaring forearm. Something straight out of Asuka's playbook. In comes Brie. Even contest back and forth, and Brie, whilst Asuka was distracted still by Nikki, hits a snap suplex. Very crisply executed. Now Brie. Single leg Boston Crab. Reminiscent of Lance Storm. Asuka's able to get out of the hold. You can see there her holding her lower back. Not a pleasant move to be caught in for too long. Oh! Asuka leaving it to the last second to kick out. She blocks the strike, or she takes it, stands up, pumps up for the kick, but Brie catches her X-Factor facebuster. Brie giving as good as she gets here. 1, 2, Asuka kicks out. Brie rolls her over. What she got in mind? Dragging Asuka away from the ropes. Leg drop. Brings Asuka back to her feet. Irish whip into the corner. Asuka reverses, puts Brie into the corner and lifts her to the top turnbuckle. Brie reverses it. Asuka's standing there dazed. Flying crossbody, catches and lands beautifully. Grapevines the head with the legs, but Asuka rolls over. Escapes out the back door. Goes for the strike but misses, but the arm drag takedown does not. Roaring back elbow misses, or back fist I should say. Brie now goes for the kick, but Asuka gets there first. Brie in the corner. Asuka lifts her up top. She's going for a superplex here. It looks like she might be going for a superplex. She is. Will Brie be able to counter this? It doesn't appear so. No, it hits. Look at the leg. Is this going to be enough? Brie is able to kick out. Fantastic tag team outing. Very good all-round show so far. The main event is not done yet, and Paige is tagged back into the ring. Strike to the back of the head. A backbreaker to follow up. Brie really needs to make a tag sooner rather than later. Northern Light suplex with the bridge. 1, 2. No, Brie is able to get the shoulder up, and it's a fantastic display. Whoa, okay, settle down, love. Paige. He's going for the Paige Turner. Paige Turner connects. Floats over for the pin. Will this be enough? No, Nikki is able to break it up before Asuka can cut her off at the pass. Asuka throws Nikki out of the ring now. What's this? Paige going for that submission hold. Paige has it. Will this be enough? Brie's gone through a lot. Will she be able to hold on? Will she be able to? It doesn't look like she can. And there's the submission. And that brings the main event to an end. Fantastic outing. Paige making a claim there that her title is going to be superior. She obviously gets a win over Nikki, although Nikki wasn't the Bella that took the fall. This issue isn't over, not by a long shot. See some of the highlights. We already saw Asuka get Nikki in an ankle lock. Returning the favour with a single-legged Boston Crab. This really could have gone either way. Both teams had their moments. Ultimately, Asuka and Paige were the victors. Now you have to see a rematch down the road. Interesting to see Brie use some stiff strikes right out of Asuka's playbook. Tries to play fire with fire. Pardon the cliche, but on this occasion she got burnt. So maybe not by Asuka, but Paige was able to get the submission win. Fantastic victory for the women here. Obviously, Brie wasn't able to tap, having to nod her head to signal submission. Here are your winners, and that brings us to an end of the first episode of Shimmer. Hope you've enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. Next we have an episode of Smackdown coming. Got some big matches on that card. Hope everyone's enjoyed this. If you have enjoyed it, please do hit the like and subscribe button for more content. Until next time, guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you around.